Donde Asa. This is Jeff with the Island Guardians, the 14th best place to find Pokemon TCG content, Pokemon content in general. Man, I mess that up every time. I am here with the Mr. Gold. You guys may or may not know him. Will Au. Say hello, Will.
What's up?
Alright, so today, this is the secret sauce. You'll see in the title. I know that's why you clicked the video. This is the secret sauce for Worlds, okay? Palafin EX, baby. So this is a list made by yours truly here, Mr. Will, and I'll briefly go over it real quick. If you don't know what the cards do, you're about to find out. So you got to go to Finizen, and it's a stage 1. You go to Palafin. The Palafin has the ability 0 to hero. So it is once during your turn when this Pokemon moves from the active spot to the bench, you may search your deck for a Palafin EX and switch it with this Pokemon. Any damage counters, attached cards, special conditions, turns in play, any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. If you switch to Pokemon in this way, put this card into your deck and then shuffle your deck. So that is the only way to get Palafin EX in play. If you look at that card, it says Hero's Spirit. You can only put this Pokemon into play only with the effect of Palafin's 0 to hero ability. So you cannot just evolve it off of Finizen. That's not how the card works. But it is a very efficient attacker. 1 water for 250, and you might be. And it also says you can't attack next turn. And so you're gonna be thinking, how am I gonna keep switching out of the active? How am I gonna keep on attacking? So with this newest set, we got this Pecharunt here from Shrouded Fable. So it has the ability like Infiltrate or Rush In, if you guys are familiar with those. It's a slightly different because it is stipulation to a dark Pokemon, but it is once during your turn you may switch one of your benched dark Pokemon except any Pecharunt EX with your active Pokemon. If you do, the new active Pokemon is now poisoned and you can't use more than one Subjugating Chains ability each turn. So what we pair that with is the Hisuian Sneasler V, because it has free retreat. So you see that down there. And that is helpful because we can use one of the greatest cards ever made for Sealstone. So you have a target for that. But there's your Pokemon line. You can see them down here. We played 2-2 of those just to get them out. And then you've got 3-3 Bibarel line for the draw power. We do play the one-off Palafin, stage 1. That has the Vanguard Punch. 130 is a pretty good number. And it's also just as efficient, right? It's just 1 water energy. So move on to the trainers down here. Man, I hate how this program looks. It's so stupid that you can't, like, whatever. Nothing too crazy in the trainer cards, so I'll briefly go through them. It's 1 Counter Catcher, 1 Sealstone, 1 of the new Night Stretcher. If you don't know what it is, put a basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand, or a Pokemon. Sorry, I skipped that part. So it's super good way to get stuff out of the discard pile without having to shuffle in like super odd. So it's a newer item we got. 4 Nest Ball, 1 Choice Belt. I feel like Choice Belt is really relevant right now because of Regidrago and Lugia and things like that. You got the 2 bosses. The A spec of choice is Hyper Aroma. Search your deck for up to 3 stage 1 Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand. So you really just want to grab the Bibarels and the 0 to hero guys. 4 Arvens, 1 Turo, 1 Rod, 1 Vacuum, 1 Defiance Band, so that helps with your other non-EX bonus damage or bonus damage on anything, regardless if you are down in prize cards. 4 Poffins, usual suspects, 4 Ionos, 3 Ultra Ball, 3 Switch, 2 Vessel, and you only play the 4 Energy. 4 Energy feels fine because you have multiple ways to search for it. With Vessel, with Arven, just raw draw power, it doesn't feel bad. So, Will, overall thoughts, how much have you repped this deck to get to this list, and why do you feel like this one's the most consistent?
So that's exactly it, is consistency. I started out, was talking to a friend, Brandon Lucas and Josh Bishop, about the concept of Palafin with Pecharunt. And they talk about a lot of off-meta stuff, and I don't normally off-meta stuff, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, wow, this definitely has some potential. I'm sure people have built this before. This is probably not an a completely original concept,
right?
But this list specifically is just built for consistency, because with Palafin and Pecharunt, if you are setting up in a ton of different matchups, you're going to win.
That's
kind of just period.
I mean, 251 energy is nasty. Like, that's like unheard of on a Pokemon card. So
it's ridiculous. 340 HP means you're not often getting responded to as well.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of broken.
It seems pretty busted. I really do like the one-off Turo. The only thing I was thinking about when playing it, now that you've added the 3 Ultra Ball, maybe instead of the Hyper Aroma, you could go like Scoop Up Cyclone. But it's pretty important to get your stage 1. So like you can search for Scoop Up Cyclone, or with Arven you can search for the Hyper Aroma with Arven. So it's kind of the same principle. I feel like if you have the 4 Arven like this deck does, you just kind of grab whatever you want. So I think that might be something that I would try, but we're going to run a best of 3 here against Regidrago. So we are going to play each other. I'll be using Palafin so that you guys can see it on my end. I'm going to go ahead and challenge. And challenge you will. We'll get into a game here.
Sounds good. There we go. Yeah, I think there's a whole bunch of ace specs you could run in this deck.
Yeah.
Right now it is just built for consistency, but
yep.
It's definitely worth trying out a whole bunch of different ones.
Yeah, I like the Turo, but that's obviously your supporter for turn, so it's that's the only reason my thought went towards.
No, yeah, I can totally see it. I
like the Skip Loop Cyclone, so yeah,
it's probably worth some reps.
Yep.
All right, Drago. I'm gonna definitely take first from you here.
Yeah, you need it. You need it big time.
Yeah, man, I'm not trying to have my my only Drago picked off the bench on turn 2.
Yeah, that definitely didn't happen to me. Yeah. Alright, we start out with the Finizen on the front. That's all cool. We're chilling. Okay.
Look at this.
Yo, the
Threatening
cure.
the turn 2 Turum off the rip.
That's no good.
Could be trouble.
It could spell some trouble. Okay, we're hoping to Poffin off the top. That's what I need. Alright, the Billy's down. It's fine. And he's got the fire. Let's go. I watched you get double grass off the vessel. I was like, did he forget about the fire? My man doesn't forget. All he does is play Pokemon.
Always had it. Oh, and then punished on the tail dance. Double boss rip.
Ooh, that's okay. You can get 1 back. You play 3 though, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What list is this? Did you pick one off a limitless? Did you cook this? What do we got going on?
This was a limitless list at like the very, very start of Shrouded Fable, and I've just changed it as I wanted to change it. So
gotcha. Cool.
I think this list started out with a Giratina V in it. Started out with a Raging Bolt in it.
Yep, I had a list that was similar.
Yeah, neither of those have made it, but we made new friends.
You straight ripped like, oh my gosh, this is so bad for me. I got a Nest Ball and an Ultra Ball. So I can throw some stuff away, and I gotta end my turn with an Iono, I think. So I just give you more cards, but I have no idea what you have. My only option is Iono or Turo. So
yikes.
Throw the Nest Ball. What do you go after first? There's more Bidoofs in the deck. Is this my turn where I take a Pecharunt or a Sneasler instead, or do I just?
So I personally would not be putting 2 prizes on the bench if I didn't have to. I think that if I think you're at risk of getting Curumed here, like for real.
Right.
So I probably also wouldn't load Finizens. I might honestly grab as many Bidoofs as I could and say I'm going to play this game in 2 turns.
Makes sense to me. So I think we got.
The thing that's so great about this deck is that you're not with the 340 HP monster. If you're not putting the Pecharunt and the Sneasler down on the bench, you're only giving up a prize a turn generally.
That's true.
Which means you have a lot of turns to play with, since you only need 3 turns to win the game.
Right. That is very true. And you're gonna be going ahead, so therefore my Defiance Band is good, and I'm hitting 280s. So like, yeah, there's a lot of options here.
Band and choice belt.
All right, so I got the double Bidoof. Oh, you can't hit the Bidoofs, right? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Artazon, I still get the second Finizen, right?
Finizen? Yeah, definitely.
I gotta
Sounds
get
pretty
it.
good to me.
Yeah. Okay. And I have a vessel to attach, but I don't know if that's worth it. I don't have anything on my hand I really want to throw away right now. So, and attaching's not the end of the world because I only need 1 energy anyways.
Exactly.
So I'm not even going to worry about it. I do have the Sneasler in hand, but I'm going to leave it. So that's as far as I get, I think.
Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, alright. I got a couple of choices here. I could dig for a Dragapult, which seems pretty good. I'm
Yeah.
actually not being the Holucha in mine.
Okay, yeah.
Which, getting a little punished here. The Holucha would go kind of crazy this turn.
Yeah. I mean, was your hand cracked before I Iono'd, or was it bad?
Yeah, it was research and like Dragapult.
Okay, so it really doesn't. It's a heavy research list, so it really didn't really matter. I think I had to Iono no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's check out what we got. I'm definitely feeling like, well, looking to see if any energy switcher prize, because I really don't.
Because you've played one, yeah.
Yeah, one's already down, and I have my first attack. So if I cure him this turn and only pick up 2 prizes, I'm wondering if that's worth it.
I see.
I kind of think in order to keep the Palafins off the board, that might be worth it, since I am only down 1 energy switch for this attack, and that's something that I run into with Regidrago a lot, is once you cure him, it's kind of hard to like keep attacking.
Yeah, cure him is definitely like your end game kind of play, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like a bad option for you to be first.
Yeah, I think we'll probably run it.
And you know the power of the deck, so you might play slightly different than somebody else would, but it's not that big of a deal, right? We want to play some legit games here, so.
Right, yeah. If I didn't know what was going on with this Palafin, then I probably wouldn't feel the need to be so aggressive, but I do know what's going on with this Palafin, and I know that I am at risk.
Yep.
The game ending pretty quickly. We whiffed. We did not find
Drago
VSTAR.
Let's go.
That is not good.
But you do have the Dragon Laser, which also is not that bad of an attack, to be honest. I've actually had to use that attack more than I've wanted to, but lining up those 3 damage counters actually helps a lot.
Yeah. In this matchup, I'm not sure how much that'll matter, since I'm always just 60 damage short. This brings it to 30. But if something goes horribly wrong on your end and I end up with another Dragon Laser stacking 30, that'll matter.
That's true. Okay, so I gotta go up with the Finizen here, I think, right? So I want to get.
For sure, you always want to get into that Palafin.
Yep, I gotta be able to retreat and pull it off. So step number 1, I think, is get another homie. Okay, I saw the deck a little bit. What allows me, I do have a switch in hand, so I do still need Pecharunt and the Sneasler. I have a Nest Ball, so I can get one of them. I also have an Arven, so Arven could get me the Aroma and an Ultra, or sorry, could get me Aroma, and then I need to thin so I can draw.
And it sounds like you're looking at Aroma, Sneasler, Sealstone. Seems pretty good.
Yeah. So I just go here. Arven for the stuff, Aroma, and we. Wait a minute. I prized every single tool. I have no Defiance Band. I have no Choice Belt. I have no Sealstone.
Oh, this might get tricky.
What? I should have paid attention off the Nest Ball. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually kind of tough.
That's whack. Okay, it's still Aroma. I gotta burn this Poffin. I do have the attach. I have the Aroma. I threw away a Beebs already, so I only got one of those. But we get all the evolutions going. Oh no, that one's from this turn. Okay. Now I clogged my hand slightly, that's fine. Let's see. I can switch to the Sneasler to have the free retreat. And then I can retreat. Or then I can go back. Yeah, so I have to do this. Then we can get
just like that.
Then we can get the guy.
Oh no.
Okay. Now we got the free retreat here. And then we can draw 2, because I can't go beyond that. And we're chilling with the hand, I think. Now we get to smack the old Giga Impact. 250 coming at you. 1 energy. Super efficient attacker.
And ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, actually. Like, I understand the 340 HP is insane, but you have to jump through so many hoops to, like, get the Pokemon in play. So, like, I think it's fair, right? I mean, with the deck, it doesn't seem that hard, but, like, you do have to hit a lot of pieces, right?
I guess. I feel like you used to have to jump through so many hoops. Now you need, what?
I guess that's true.
You need 2 rule box Pokemon and then, like, a Palafin.
Yeah,
and
and a switching card. Yes, some way to switch. I mean, I guess it's in theory, it's like every other, setup card, I guess, but...
With the Pecharunt, like, that's your way to switch. You get 2
right, yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
You got it like that.
That's why the Switch is, I hadn't played a Switch at all in the 5 or 6 games I played. I was always able to get the Pecharunt Sneasler out, never had to play a Switch. So right there's the prime example of why you need Switches.
For sure.
So we're coming in hot here. You've got the attack if you rip the Legacy Star, right? I'm assuming you have 1
as long as we
E-Switch. Yeah. Okay.
Wondering.
And your best attack here, you still only have Kyurem in the bin, so...
Yeah. My best attack here is Dragapult.
Yep.
For sure. Trying to make it happen. I think I want to put another Drago down, probably.
Yeah, you might need to get to 1, because if I get that guy, you're cooked.
Yeah, I mean, if you took a tool off the prize, then, like... I'm about to be out of attackers.
That's true.
Alright.
Yo, the Prime Kizzy. Okay.
We'll grab that guy.
Alright, okay.
And we'll pop it. Here we go.
There's the stuff.
Oh my God.
Double drag, double pulse, you're in it.
No, we did not see an E-Switch.
Oh, have you already teal danced?
I have a research in my hand that I'm about to rip, but that's still funny.
Yo, you got 11 cards in deck, though.
Yeah.
You got a grass in hand, you don't go Ogerpon E-Switch, play the grass and draw, and then rip the research if you had to? I mean, I don't know what your hand is, so.
Right. I'm considering taking Iono here.
Yeah, that's true.
All 3 of my boss are in the bin, my prime catcher's in the bin.
Yeah, you have a lot of choices to make of, like, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm in a tough resource spot here.
That is true. Okay, there goes the E-Switch.
Yeah, I picked up the Iono.
Okay.
We're gonna see one of my other 2 E-Switches here on this Iono. Or
that's yeah, that's pretty good. My hand was cooking.
I bet. Yeah, we did not, in fact, see either of my 2 E-Switches, which are in deck.
Ooh.
They're in the next couple of cards. All right, cool. That's probably just GG.
Yep, because I got free retreat. You can give me whatever Pokemon you want, right?
Yeah, man.
I
can't ever respond to this Palafin.
That's true.
Yeah, all right. Jeez.
Do we just rip the Turo here to heal the Sneasler? It doesn't even really matter. That's the only playable card. It's the only playable card I have. I mean, I can do this and I can draw 1. But I'm going to draw 2. Incisor me. Okay. And, yeah, we just take it.
Ridiculous.
250 coming at you, Palafin's nuts.
Now, if we've seen the choice belts on 4 prize cards,
yeah,
a bunch of Arven in deck.
Yep. Hopefully we make it to that. I have in fact hit a couple of tools off the prizes finally.
I bet. Energy Switch top deck just to rub it in.
Yay, there we go. Okay,
Jeez.
Tina down, alright.
Not a lot I can do here.
Dude, even 280 with the 30, Palafin's still alive. Like, that's unreal.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, like, the 1 Energy 250 is fantastic. I honestly, my favorite part about this card is the HP.
Yeah. Like, that's nuts. You're almost net. Like, what are you worried about? Raging Bolt? That's it.
Yeah, and with Raging Bolt, if you don't put a 2-prize, if you take the first 2-prize knockout, you win. Period. Because you're knocking out all their dudes in 1 energy attack.
Yep, you win the prize race. And that they sometimes brick to themselves. The worst thing about that card, I mean, Raging Bolt always has it. But the best thing about that deck is that they never Iono you, so you could just, like, you do whatever you want, right?
Right.
I mean, you might get Ionoed once, but it's not like other decks where you're, constantly changing up your game plan.
Right. Man. I think we gotta say that you don't got the tool in hand.
Say I don't got it?
You don't got the tool, you don't got the Pecharunt, you don't got anything like that.
Yeah,
one Switch card, 1 Pecharunt, 1 tool.
Yeah, dude, we got it all. We got it all, brother.
Tough scene here today.
Tough scene. Rub it in for good measure. Put the seal stone down. I don't need anything. Alright. Deck's crazy. Alright.
No, I'm definitely taking first here.
You got to.
Yeah.
And you never know. I mean, like, it's got the same type of issue as Lugia, right? Like, sometimes you just don't get it. I do feel like it is slightly more consistent than Lugia, because you just have way more draw power, right? So, like, I haven't found myself whiffing with Drago that much. But it definitely happens. I mean, there's a prime example right there.
Right.
Alright, I'll join match, and then, yeah, we'll make sure we do the coin flip correctly here.
I really like Drago. I think it's super, super strong. It's definitely in my top 3 decks that I would play right now.
Yeah, for sure. I've been rocking it for a while. Just playing out of the discard pile is like such a refreshing way to play the game. That's just like I don't know. For some reason, my brain works a little bit better when, like, I don't know. It just is like a good. It's like a feel good thing. Like the game makes more sense when I'm playing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a children's card game, but hey, we're out here racking our brains, dude. It's like, you gotta be locked in, man.
Yeah, man.
You gotta be locked in. It's the best children's card game I've ever played.
Most intense children's card game ever.
Alright, what do we got? We're starting to finish it. Ooh, double, okay, alright. I'll take a couple cards.
Man, I opened another fantastic hand.
Alright, rip it. Squawk it all away.
Pretty sweet.
Throw those bosses away.
Yeah. None of that this time.
No boss last game was kind of like pretty nice for me too. I mean, you had the prime catcher when you needed it, but whiffed on the other stuff. So let's see what you get here. Crafted up on me. Okay, a pulse down first. That's good. It's good for you.
For sure. All right. Let me make sure I don't miss sequence here. I think we want to be able to threaten the Kyurem for sure.
Yeah, dude, that thing is
happen.
spicy. Yeah, that thing is a spicy. That's tough. Tough thing to deal with.
All right. I think I like this. Seems pretty good.
Yo, he's season.
This matchup's pretty sweet because I don't have to stress about putting Squawk on my board because everything is like Squawk.
Yep, it's like you got less than 250, you're out of here.
Yeah, everything's going down in one shot anyway. It don't matter.
Yep. All right, no playable cards off the Squawkers. Yeah. Okay.
That was a well-mean Squawk and Seas.
All right, so we're chilling. I can flood the board here. I got a Poffin. Do I leave? So you're threatening the Kyurem, right? Do I fill my board with all single prizes? Because if you don't take an attack, then I'm playing for only Switch. Is my only way. I'm playing for Switch Retreat. Like, if I don't get a Sneasler down, like, what do you choose here?
So if I'm you here and I can hold Sneasler in my hand, I do hold Sneasler in my hand, so that next turn I can, like, it makes no difference if the Sneasler and Pecharunt hit the board this turn or next turn, right? Except for the fact that you can give up 2 prizes that way.
Right. Because
if you're worried about getting, if you're worried about getting Iono, it can be different. But
I mean, I got double Nest Ball in my hand, so
yeah,
I can just put them both. I can put them both down now, but I don't want to give you 2 prizes, so I could also put down another. Well, Kyurem takes three bench knockouts or 3
knockouts in general. 110 to 3 dudes.
Okay, so do you Nest Ball for 1 more Finizen?
I probably don't, because okay, if you think your opponent's playing Hawlucha and you think you get Dragapulted for all your Finizen, that is, yeah, I definitely do. But I mean, I probably wouldn't put another target down here for Serum, since you, like, in the scenario where you know I'm not playing Hawlucha.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Pult down, so yeah, I guess it's only 6. So the most you can take's what, 1 of my Bibarels. So you think you hold? Yeah. You think you hold this right here?
Yeah, I personally definitely hold, but like, no, if we're playing open list here, I definitely hold.
Okay, I'm still gonna grab an energy, and I'm still gonna attach to the benched one. I think, right? That makes the most sense.
I would probably go to the active, but
I mean, if you take a knockout, I lose it. Regardless, I'm playing for a switch or a rush in retreat thing, anyways, right? So it doesn't really matter which. It doesn't matter if it's on the active or the bench. So yeah, I think I hold here then.
Okay.
I got a lot of cards, but you may be in a spot where you cannot play Iono because you're trying to rip your attack anyway. So I'm gonna bank on the fact that you don't need to play. I'm gonna bank on the fact you need to play a better supporter than Iono at the moment, but we'll see.
Yeah, my hand is full of research.
Okay, all right. And I like that you pushed it down to 1 counter catcher because I feel like I almost never used it.
Right, it feels like you're always in the lead after like turn 2.
Yep, and the last deck we had 2 copies. Yeah, I almost never played it, so I'll have to make a few changes in the paper list for tomorrow because I'm gonna run it in paper tomorrow. I need 1. You got a Pecharunt I can borrow?
I have no Pecharunt.
Okay, I have to borrow 1 single Pecharunt, and I only have 3 Buddy Poffins, but I can take 1 out of another deck.
I got you.
Other than that, I've got it all. I'm not missing any cards. I found 2 Sneaslers, so we're chilling.
Sweet. Man, I think... So if we take 2 here with the Dragapult, and then we start getting Palafin, if we take 2 here, and you can avoid putting down the Sneasler and the Pecharunt, then I can never win this game, right?
Yeah, if I can take my first set of 2 prizes without putting one of them down.
Right. If I have to hit into a Palafin or like take a 1 prize knockout, I lose.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like we cure him here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. I hate early Kyurem play, but the matchup I always play right is Gardevoir into Regidrago.
Yeah.
And whenever, like, even if they take all my Curlies off the board on like turn 2 or 3, I feel good about it because I'm like, you just I'm gonna stall you the rest of the game and you're out of resources.
Yeah, that's true.
But in this matchup, I kind of feel like I have no chance if that doesn't happen.
Right.
So we're gonna rip it, and we'll see how it goes.
He rips it. All the energies are down.
Give him the Triforce, see what happens.
Yep. So you are down a penny. You are down a boss. You are down a 3 Ultra Balls. Vessel, 1 net, 2 nest. 2 Pults are down, or 2 Dragos are down. And only 1 E-switch though, so that's pretty good for you.
For sure.
Yeah, that's the tricky part, is you are only down 1 E-switch. So my potential of stall is not great. And we have only seen 1 Regidrago. Let's see how many cards I can draw.
It's gonna be pretty important for you here, I feel like, to put down 2 Finizen.
Yep. I'm down 2, so we went down to only 3, so that's that's tricky.
Yeah, and we cut the Manaphy. We definitely made this match a little sketchier. That's the reason Manaphy went into this deck in the first place, was for Drago, when Drago goes first.
Okay, I get you.
Reload and putting the boys back on the board.
I have to. That's my only play here.
For sure.
We'll evolve that one. I can Nesty Ball for... So do I Nest Ball for Sneasler to Sealstone to Buddy Poffin to double Finizen? Because I only have... Let's see. The rest of my hand is Ultra Ball, Counter Catcher, Hyper Aroma, Forest Sealstone, Choice Belt, Water. I can only get rid of so many cards. The Ultra Ball is playable to draw, so I need to grab another playable card. I don't really want to lose the Counter Catcher, but right now you are in the active with no energies, but I'd rather Counter Catch that Drago V back there. I think I have to go... I mean, this may be wrong. This is the way I'm playing it.
For sure. I think that if you can turn this Bidoof into a Bibarel, this is a fine play, but I think if this Bidoof does not become a Bibarel, and you give me the opportunity to go down to 1 prize next turn, I think you're in trouble. I can get
double bibs here. And you are ahead of me. The problem is I have to pitch the choice belt. But I still have Defiance. I still have Defiance Band, but then I play the rest of the game.
I think you might be overvaluing this Counter Catcher here.
Well, I ripped it.
I'm not down any Dragos, right? Yeah, I saw, but I'm down no Dragos.
Yeah, you're not down any VSTARs. Well, I guess we can get some stuff to throw away, right?
For sure.
There's one more of those. 2, that guy's not that helpful, right? And then I'd be fine to only have 2 of those in the deck.
The true use of Hyper Aroma on display here.
Yeah.
Finding fodder for your Ultra Ball.
Grabbing cards to throw cards away, right?
It's Battle Compressor at home.
It is. Let's see what we draw first before we do anything else. Oh, that was not that great. I hate to do it this way, but this is what's happening, I think. The rest of my hand does not get me there.
Seems legit.
And do I switch and give you a Palafin, or do I let you take this Bibarel?
Tough call.
I think I gotta give you. I can win the game. I can win the game with 2 of them, but if you, I think we're fine. I got 3 down. I'll draw 1 more card. It gives me a little bit more value. All right, that's it. As far as we get.
Sweet. All right. See what we can put together here.
Another VSTAR. All right, 8 card hand. It's pretty good.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid 8 cards too.
I was hoping to get an Iono without having to do anything, but I could not get my hand thin enough without playing the Arven first, unfortunately. I was hoping to draw Iono, but...
Gotcha.
Because I still got 4 in deck.
So I'm trying to get onto both of these energy switch in the deck. Kind of a tall order.
You only got 11 left.
Right. All I got's an Iono.
Iono in a dream.
Yeah. Here we go. Tough. Tough. So I'm looking at a dead hand with a prime catcher in it.
Oh man.
And I'm wondering, down one switch, not taking a knockout, so Pecharunt is not coming into play, probably. Is it worth my prime catcher with 2 boss left in deck? I think probably not. Yeah, probably not. Alright.
Okay, so the tough part is you just put one of my switches on the bottom of the deck, so that's kind of what I thought was going to happen there. Okay. Yeah, I have basically no way to thin.
Oof.
I got one Palafin and no other cards to discard.
Holy smoke.
And then that gives you prime catcher target right there. Yeah, this is not good, huh? Because you take one. Even if you take one, you play boss on Sneasler. I'm in a world of pain. You do have to exasperate at least one E-switch, and that leaves you 2 more still. So I think you win this no matter what. I'm stuck right there. I got no playable cards.
Wow, that's crazy. Maybe we gotta work on the declunk a little more.
I mean, I don't think I clogged myself, but you know, I'm not a professional here. The Iono was killer. That was my hand was definitely good because obviously I got to choose what I wanted. So
for sure.
Okay, that's tough.
My hand is also terrible. So there we go.
Double E switch.
No, I got my super energy retrieval. We could take a teal mask knockout.
Well, that's true.
And I want to avoid Ionoing you, I think. So
yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, seems bad.
Okay. Oh no. Why is Sneasler not weak to grass?
Yeah, I know, it's weak to fight. I looked at that last game. Yeah.
Alright. This is an awkward game.
R.I.P. Okay. I have that and that for that. Switch to that. I need an energy. I already got 2 prizers down, so it doesn't matter for me anymore. Oh, I was supposed to put the Palafin up. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, I needed this. I had the stretcher too. Okay, now I'm playing from way more cards. That's fine. We can hit one. We can hit a switch. We just gotta hit a switch. We're chilling.
Tactically throwing for content.
It's easy. It's too easy. That's too easy. No switch risky.
I mean, these Drago hands are wild. I probably need to throw Fezandipity in here.
Yeah, Fezandipity is really good. Yo, no switch.
Yeah. This is not a good showing.
I definitely just missequenced that terribly, so that's fine. We'll whiff the vessel. We'll draw 2. tough.
You hate to see it.
That's big tough.
That's all right. You had a free game 1. You better
That's
choose
true.
first.
That's true.
A free game 3.
Yeah, that's what I hope. That's what we hope. E-switch attach. Switch. Boss shenanigans. You're chilling. Okay, so the Drago's ready. So now I'm playing for boss.
For sure. That's probably a silly use of E-switch.
Hey, at least I did the thing right.
Can't promote the Palafin.
Yeah.
There we go.
There he is. Big guy's out. Accidentally clicks no. Okay. So now we're playing for boss. I guess I can put the... No, I don't want to do that. So say I can put the Bidoof down to thin the deck, but... I have not played a single boss. But I can only Bibarel for 1 card. Never lucky.
Never lucky.
Never lucky. There's all the switches.
Sweet. All right. You looking at first game 3?
I think I have to, yeah. There's no doubt.
Sounds good to me. Close it out. E-switch boss.
Boss in hand. Nice.
Yeah.
Did you have a boss before the Iono?
I did not.
Ah, tough.
No, I was sitting on some clunked hands.
Bummer. Go ahead and invite me, and then I will take the play. I will take first.
Sounds good.
Gotta have it. And then you'll watch me absolutely cook. I hope.
I'm better absolutely trash this off-meta stuff. Easy peasy.
Easy
Pulling
peasy.
up to the World Championships, my Regidrago VSTAR, best I can format.
That's not... Come on, Will. Shh. That's what we're supposed to do. It's all about Palafin, baby. It's totally out of left. It's totally out of left field. Super consistent. I honestly think I would choose to play it.
That game too was. There were a couple of missequences, but I still think that was for sure a low variance draw.
Yeah.
The deck has been super consistent for me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be bringing it to a League Cup if I can get my hands on the cards.
Yeah, I think it's sick for sure. So that doesn't help you. So we go ahead and do that. It's impossible for you to get a knockout, so we just go like this and this.
That is not true.
Well, yeah, you can do the 130 snipe thing. So
Yeah.
that's why I leave Sneasler in the active.
I don't know. Wait, you can only put down one Finizen?
I have an Ultra Ball, but it's Choice Belt Boss Palafin EX Bibarel. That's my hand.
Gotcha. Yep. All right. Seems pretty good then.
So I'm gonna leave Sneasler because that gives me the retreat, and I gotta find Pecharunt or a switching card, and then I'm in it. Hopefully.
For sure. All right.
Dude, turn 1 cure him every round, bro.
Yeah, I know. No, we're just gonna. I was just taking a look. I'm better research, I think.
Yeah, leaving the energies in deck. I like it. I would have milled 2 grass because I'm crazy. I really would have. Just because you got superiors and whatever. I definitely would have done it. Yeah, but I don't know. That's a difference in players. That's where my mind goes. I'm like, I'm going to see more cards I want instead of grass energy. I'm throwing 2 away.
For sure.
But who knows?
In this matchup where I think I will potentially cure him, I'm thinking that
the
less energy I have to recover, the better. But I can see where you're coming from.
I agree.
Man, I've only got I don't have any of my recovery in deck.
Ooh.
and I've got 2 Dragos sitting in my hand, an Ultra Ball.
Yeah, that seems a little tricky.
Yeah.
Because I just go, boss, take out that boy.
I know.
And that's G's.
I could go get this Squawk, but then like I would have to be recovering a Drago on my Legacy Star.
Yeah, you got a stretcher though too, right? Or that does not play a stretcher?
Not in deck.
Okay.
No, I play stretcher. It's just not in the deck.
Okay, I getcha. Yeah. Ooh, he did it, boys.
Yeah, that was so silly to take that grass energy with that fire. I don't know why I did that. All right.
Well, not at least you're good. You got double V's down. You're chilling.
Never punished.
Never punished.
Okay.
Into the double ponds.
I don't mind where we're at.
Give me that squawk. Caw.
Motivate's actually kind of a goated first attack in this deck.
It is. That's no cap.
That's actually not bad.
That's no cap. Gonna go ahead and get the second one of those guys for now. Got this. That card gets no good in my hand. Probably could have thrown it. The EX is no good in my hand. I think it's just needs to be burned. I do have the boss, which is like so sick actually. The only card that's playable is Choice Belt. And I have Ultra Ball, but I don't want to throw away Rod or Boss. The Palafin EX I can ditch that, but
up to you. You only need one boss to win the game. Well, you don't need any boss to win the game, actually.
That's true. Because I have the belt already. But I'm just throwing Rod, so I guess I just got to play smarter from here, right? Well, I'll throw the boss. Yeah, throw the boss, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to play boss this turn and, like, you know, really have it, you know what I mean?
I feel you, yeah. Take the fire energy off the board. I think if I had a better turn one, that might be worth it, but...
Yeah.
Honestly,
so I'm
I don't know if that's ever really worth it, since you're just winning the prize trade, period. Like, since I can never knock this stupid Palafin out, if you're just taking the first 2 prizes, you, like, as long as you have a consistent board, you can't lose.
That's true. Alright, so I need... How do I switch again? So if I retreat now, I can't retreat later.
Right, not starting the turn with the Palafin or the Finizen in the active is kind of tough.
Yeah, but we drew Arven, so we just get to switch, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, he just
Sorry, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Okay.
Need Pecharunt off the Sealstone, right?
Yeah, I have an Ultra Ball, but I don't have anything I can get rid of. I mean, I have a second Sneasler, and I can throw. Then I'm down to talking about throwing Rod again. So I already did all that work. We're going Pecharunt. Okay, so I manually retreat. Then I use this ability. Then I zero to hero. And then we attache. And then we switch. And we cash out.
And we have a turn 2, 340 HP monster taking 1-shots on everything for 1 energy.
For real. We're chilling. And we're already set up for the switch, so you got to disrupt somehow, which is just so absolutely annoying. Because if you don't, like, choosing not to deal with the Palafin is like, you know, I can't one-hit anyways, but if you boss it to the bench, it's like, okay, well, I just gave him 250 damage back. So, like, even if you want to knock out the Pecharunt or the Sneasler, it's just kind of like, it becomes not worth it, right?
Right.
Like, that's just, like, that's insane. The deck is insane, actually.
Yeah. Super, super strong. I have another atrocious Regidrago hand.
Yo, tell me about it. Story of the deck.
Man, this is tough.
And you're down the double VSTAR, so yeah, it's looking whack.
Okay.
Double fires? Let's go. At least the VSTAR's there, you're chilling.
Yeah.
And you're down only one E-switch, and you still have superior energy retrievals, so like it's not that big of a deal. Yep, that's the way the deck hurts right there. And then if I put down a Bidoof, you just Dragapult it. But if I clear the one, you got to work so hard to get another one. So putting down a Bidoof doesn't even kill me here.
Right. Oh boy. Okay.
Teal dance it up.
Got our attachment. Now we've got a hit.
Now you rip the VSTAR.
Yeah.
Well, we know what one card's gonna be.
Right.
And you don't have a Pult down yet either, so that's good news for me.
Right.
But hey, you're discarding 7 cards. You know, it's gonna be there.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh my gosh, dude.
Love to see it. The catcher and another E-switch.
And no pull.
Yeah, that's wild.
Dude. Man. This deck is so frustrating.
Bro, you got the attack, but at what cost? Cost of the game.
I know. I think all right.
Catcher.
I think I've gonna go this way.
I see. Lost Impacto.
For sure. We're going to see if you don't put down another Finizen, if you don't get that other Palafin EX in play, and then we'll see if I can take all your Palafins off the board.
Correct. So, we can get a Buddy Poffin here, and I've already got an Ultra Ball in hand, so...
And an Artazon in play.
And an Artazon in play. We're just going to rip that first, because that makes the most sense.
Prize. Nope.
Never lucky.
Ridiculous.
I'm okay with throwing an Iono right now because I am not worried about Ionoing you. We draw 2 cards before we play Arven. We hit a Vacuum and a Bossaruski. Arven thins the deck for nothing, really.
Arven gets you a switch, puts another Palafin in play.
Correct, yeah, I can do it right now because that would make the most sense, yeah. I think I prized one because the last time...
You threw one early, right?
Yeah, I threw one early. I'm pretty sure I prized one. So,
yeah.
In order to not be a big silly dum-dum, here we go.
Yeah,
I'll even put the Sneasler back. I don't care.
That would kind of be the worst.
All right, so we need to switch into the Palafin, pop the ability, right? So we use the switch card now to go to here. We pop the chains, and then we scoop the guy.
What do you got? No. Oh, I got you.
He's down. Yeah, we got the free retreat already, and we'll go ahead, and this card does me no good, so I'll get the energy to have that guy ready. And then we don't accidentally free retreat into the one without the choice belt. And then we Impacto.
Ridiculous.
World's greatest deck.
Yeah. What do I have to find here to make this a competitive game? I have to find Regidrago VSTAR, Fire Energy, Grass Energy, double switch, Boss.
Bro, do you have...
Put Dragapult in the discard. No, I don't have another Drago, do I?
Yeah, you got three in the bin.
Okay.
It's impossible because you can knock me out with Ogre Bomb, but that's GG's.
Yeah.
Because you prized all the recovery. The stretcher's gone. You really needed stretcher,
Yeah.
right?
Stretcher, rod, both gone.
You really just needed stretcher double switch though, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was gonna be tricky no matter what.
For sure.
Brother. This guy stinks.
Look at that.
Yo, he hit it all. Dude, if only you had the stretcher.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I could knock out that Palafin. Your Defiance Band wouldn't be turned on, and I'd have a chance to go Gust Sneasler next turn. If you didn't just hit Gust. Like, if you hit Gust, obviously you just win, but... Alright. That's tough.
It's tough. I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
The unstallable deck.
The unstallable deck. Yeah, deck's crazy. Street cred to you and whoever helped. Obviously, it's not like it's a unexplored engine, but you've really been putting in some time on the card choices, and I like it a lot. I'm definitely gonna play it in paper. Any deck that can swing 250 turn 2 and every turn after is insane, right?
For sure.
So overall,
especially when your opponent's not swinging back.
Yeah, overall thoughts against Drago. I know we had some kind of scuffed games, but yeah, most decks you're playing against are decks that have to evolve. The advantage you have is that you have 340 HP, right? So if you play a 2-turn deck like most of the good decks are right now, you're kind of just sitting above those, right?
For sure. I think transparently, this is a super matchup-based deck. Your matchups that you're winning, you're crushing them. We just saw Drago get absolutely trounced. The one game that I managed to pull was like a low variance game from you.
True.
And it was still close, right?
Yeah, it was. If I didn't misclick, I think I might have been out of it, or if I didn't mispromote, I still had a chance. But I think game 2, I think he still had it. I don't know. It's hard to say.
For sure.
Super fun deck. Super fun deck overall. Coming out as a rogue deck, this is one of the best rogue decks I've ever played, because I am like you said, Brandon, he is the master of rogue decks. That is all I used to play because I was so against the meta, because all I ever wanted to do was outplay my opponent, so I would play any deck that like I just had to try so hard, because all I wanted to do was beat somebody with something stupid. This has the same feeling, but it doesn't feel very stupid. It feels pretty strong.
Yeah, I like that take. That's exactly right. Yeah. It really feels like this is this feels like a tier 2 meta deck that nobody's talking about. Like I don't understand why this is not played at 3-4%.
We've had quite a few YouTubers play the Palafin deck, but that was before the Shrouded Fable cards. The Pecharunt really puts the whole thing together, right? It makes it so much easier to do what you want to do. We had the Teleport Abra, which is pretty neat, which was like a decent way to do it, but it's not nearly as consistent as this. But yeah, overall super fun. I think you said it pretty good there too. It's a very good tier 2 deck that has not been explored enough.
For sure.
So, but overall, thanks for playing, Will. That's it right there. That's the secret sauce for Worlds. By the time you see this, it'll be Thursday, so you'll have a little to no time to prep. But hey, it's Palafin, 250 every turn. Super consistent. Well, you don't even need to practice. It's just there. You play the deck, you win, all right? So.
It's a bit of a brain dead deck. Once you remember, you just have to promote Palafin.
Once you promote the Palafin, you're good. All right, thanks for playing, Will. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.
For sure. Have a good one.